Out of here. I was getting ready for church this morning and something occurred to me about veganism, how it's absolutely a religion, and I thought I'd share that with you guys, my thoughts on that. So, okay, when I used to see people promoting veganism or actually just talking about the awful horrors of like the meat industry and dairy and whatever else, the egg industry, I always wondered why they never, not even promote a more ethically sourced way of getting these foods, but just suggest that people do that. And I would ask them all the time, and I never really got a good answer. It was like they knew, they would acknowledge that there were, it was obviously better to go down the road to your neighbor and get eggs that way than to get them out of a grocery store where, these chickens are just living in these poor conditions and all this stuff. But I never understood why they wouldn't suggest this to people. And for a while, I thought it was because they were just sort of had this tunnel vision, and saw the world as like this global system, and you can only do things on a global scale. Like they didn't see a more local way of doing things. But now I realize it's absolutely because of religion, and I'm going to explain. Okay, so I'm a Christian, right? And let's say I'm talking to an atheist. Let's say I know that the atheist would be open to being Jewish or, I don't know, Buddhist or any other religion, really. And now logically, this is a step up from not believing in God at all, right? It's a step up from not believing in anything, logically. And I could suggest that, well, maybe you could try being Jewish, You're not going to believe in Jesus, but it's a step up from not believing in anything. No Christian would ever do that because you would be promoting another religion, something that goes against your religion. So that's when I realized, okay, a vegan wouldn't promote something that goes against their religion, even though it would be logically, like from a rational standpoint, it would be a step up from what they're talking about is the worst possible scenario, right? Eating meat. I think that's funny. It's a funny way to understand all this. This is why they're not promoting or not suggesting people try to ethically sort. As a matter of fact, they get annoyed by it. I've seen all of them, at least at one point or another, get completely annoyed when they hear people talk about ethically sourced meat and buying local. They get really annoyed. And this is why. It's because it's a religion. So, just my thoughts on that today. Let me know what you think. All right.